Welcome to my virtual classroom. Let's look at how to find equality of set. So whenever two equations are given to you in the form of set, then we need to compare their corresponding like terms. So over here, m here is correspond to 2 at the right hand side of the equation. So for you to get a value of m and n, you're supposed to equate the corresponding side. So over here, m is equal to the corresponding side at the left hand side will be 2, and that is it. And n also have root 11 at the right hand side to root 11. So since the roots are the same, you equate the coefficient. So you can also say n is equal to 7. For the second one, they said find the value of x and m. The same thing, equate the corresponding terms. We have 15 is equate to 3m, and we can now solve for m. So we have to divide both sides by the coefficient of the m, and our m will be positive 5. We also work for x by equating the x term also. At the left hand side, it has root 2, the right hand side it has root 2. So you need to equate the coefficient. So x will be equal to 10. This is the term of the equality of set. Let's look at more questions. So they said find the square root of this. Don't use a calculator to punch the answer. What you're supposed to do is use this strategy. First of all, we are supposed to write the question in the square root form. So we have 49 minus 12 root 5. Then equate this to the difference of two given sets. So the first one, root A minus root B. You ask where is this minus coming from? It is coming from the question. The sign we have here is what we also put here. So if it is plus, we need to put plus there. Then we solve this. So we are going to eliminate the square root, and we need to introduce squared to both sides of the equation. So when you introduce squared, we are going to use the squared here to cancel the square roots. So as we are going to get 49 minus 12 root 5. And at the right hand side, we use a Pascal triangle to open the bracket. So we have root a squared, and root a squared will give you a. Then we have root a times root b, and that is negative. So negative root ab multiplied by the square, that will be the 2 in front here. Then root b squared will give you positive b. So in the simplest form, you arrange this like terms. So a plus b will be together and minus 2 root ab. So we are going to use the concept of equality to solve this. We are going to equate the corresponding terms, starting with 49 will be equal to a plus b, and that will give you your first equation. For you to get the second equation, you need to also equate the second corresponding terms. That will give you, since we have negative, negative, so we are not going to start with negative. So only take 12 root 5. Equate this to the corresponding term at the right hand side, which is 2 root ab. For it to be easy, divide both sides by 2 to simplify this set. This will give you 6. Now we have 6 root 5 equal to root ab. For you to eliminate the square root, take squared to both sides of the equation here. Now the squared will also affect the 6 here to be 36. 36 times 5, because the square will cancel the square root here, and this will give you the ab. All right, so the 36 times 5 will give you 180 equal to ab, and that will give you equation number 2. So we are going to solve this simultaneously. So we are going to make a the subject in equation 2. So making a the subject in equation 2, we have equation 1 will be much easier. So So let's make it in equation 1. And that will be A is equal to 49 minus B. Then we put A equal to 49 minus B into equation 2. So we have equation 2 there. We are going to get 180 equal to, we know A to be 49 minus B, then multiplied by B. So we need to expand the bracket. We have 49B minus B squared. And you can see, as you have gotten the highest power to be 2, let's group this as quadratic. And let's bring it to the left-hand side. So we have B squared minus 49B plus 180 equal to 0. So you are going to solve this quadratic by using the calculator. We are going to get specific results. So we have B here, B here. Now we need to find the factors of 180, two numbers that multiplies 180 to get 180, and also that when you add them, you get the middle term, negative 49. So over here, we'll say that negative 4 times negative 45 will give you positive 180. So when you add them to, you get negative 49. Then let's find the results for them. So B minus 4 is equal to 0, and our B is equal to positive 4. And at this side too, B minus 45 is equal to 0, and our B is equal to 45. So we need to put B into equation 1 to get the result for A. So we are working for A. So we have A equal to 49 minus B when B is equal to 4. So B is equal to 4. So we have to put 4 in place of B. So we have 49 minus 4. And that will give you 45. And also A equal to 49 minus B when B is equal to 45. So this one too, A will be equal to 49 minus 45. And that will give you 4. So our final answer, we are going to say that, therefore, so when A is 45, B is 4 for the first answer. And also when A is 4, B is 45 for the second answer. So the final answer, therefore, according to the question, over here, let's come back to the question. Let's come back to the question here. So the question here says 49 minus 12 root 5. So we have the answer here. Okay, so let me write it here. Therefore, the question 49 minus 12 root 5, you can see from the beginning, we use there's two separate squared set for the question to be solved. So in this case, we are going to say that root A minus root B, that is the answer you are going to produce. Root A minus root B. And we have the answers here when A is 45, B is 4. So we have root 45 minus root 4, or so the A comes first, root A minus root 45. In this case, we need to test whether the two equations will satisfy the question. Now over here, we say that if we are subtracting, then the A must be greater than B. So in this case, when A is less than B, we are going to get negative results, and that will not be valid. So the second solution is not valid, and the first solution is the one that will satisfy our problem. So this is the concept of set, and whenever you get a similar question like this, you should be able to deal with it. So you follow the video and also try and solve similar questions like this. So this is the quality of set. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to share and like the video.